Hello, folks. It is Monday, November 30th, and today I'm going to go over the lab that we're going to be working on for the next couple of days. So, to make that easier, let me show you where it is in Schoology. So, we are in our living environment class, still in Unit 3. Now we are in Week 4, and we will be working on number 16. Our 16th assignment of the school year. That's right, only 16 assignments in the whole school year. And this is our cell and poisonings. Seems like an odd combo, but I hope you give me a chance to explain. So opening this up, this is the first page. Now here you have the picture of an animal cell. I want you to identify each of these organelles and tell me what its function is. Use the notes, use the video, use the internet. Identify, tell me which one's which and what they do. Now, the easiest way to do this is going to be just to click on this image and copy it, and then use it yourself. You can resize it, you can paste it on a new slide, but that'll be the easiest way. Then you just insert, there we go, lines, and you can choose arrows to point into different things or not. That's up to you, though. I'll let you figure out that one. Now, that's the first thing. Label the organelles and tell me what they do. Then you're going to come down here. Here are 17 different murder cases. I want you to pick one of these and research it. Look it up, find out what it was. Who got poisoned? What were they poisoned with? How did they die? Then you're going to go here to Wikipedia's list of fatal poisonings. Now, if you click on this, where is it? All right, it should bring you right down here to the fatal poisoning section, and there's quite a few to pick from. You're going to pick one of these, and you're going to, once again, read and research. What were they poisoned with? What did it do? Then we're going to get to the lab itself. So I'm going to ask you to create a copy of this slideshow. So download it, open it up in your Google Drive, and then make a copy. If that isn't going to work for you, you can create a new slideshow. Don't need to make a copy, and then you can just copy and paste the stuff that you need to over. All right, but what you're going to do is on that slideshow, you are going to explain the two poisonings that you looked up. Identify for each one what organelle was affected by the poison. So all poisons work by attacking the cells. It's just going to be a question of what part of the cell do they attack. So, for instance, if one poison gets into your body and then your muscles start to atrophy, which means that they start to fall apart, they start to weaken and degrade, they're not being rebuilt, your heart starts to have issues, and then you die from that. Well, what organelle was affected by it? What are your muscles and heart made of? Hopefully, if you can answer that, you can go back, look at slide number 1 here, where you went through what each organelle does, and you can identify which one the poison was affecting. And then, once you've done that, include this first diagram with the labels and the explanations for their functions. So that's it. By the end of this lab, you should have this diagram labeled for which organelle is what. You should be able to tell me for each one what it does, and feel free to use shorthand. Let me give you an example. So let's say we're doing the easiest one, right? Right here, that great big one. And then we're going to insert a text box. This is the nucleus. Whatever. And what does it do? Control cell and holds DNA. All right. And then we go to insert. Choose another line. Let's say this. Right? That comes out. Insert. Text box. This is the Golgi. And what does a Golgi do? It packages. Oh, I cannot spell today. And ships. Like the UPS. And look at that. 2 of them are already done. You just do that for each one. And then on top of having these things labeled and identified, you should have your 2 poisoning cases where you explain to me what happened and what organelle was affected by each of the poisonings. It should be simple, kind of on the easy side, and hopefully something a little bit more interesting than just here's a box, fill in some information. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that helps. And I hope really it helps to clarify exactly what I'm looking for this. We are going into a critical part of the school year where it is so easy to fall behind and then not have a chance to make it up before it's all over in January for our second marking period. So please stay the course, do your best, try to keep up with your work. And of course, as always, if you're having issues, if you need help, please come and see me. Have a great day.